These machines are built like beasts, and some can drive, fly, and swim all at once. From tanks that can fire on the move at 40 miles per hour, to submarines that disappear into the ocean for months. We're counting down the top 20 most epic military vehicles on Earth. Let's start with a Russian tank that's basically controlled by AI. The T-14 Armata is one of the craziest tanks ever made. It looks like it came out of a video game. What makes it special is that nobody sits inside the turret. That's right, it's fully unmanned. The crew stays safely inside a tough armored capsule in the front, while the tank uses sensors and high-tech computers to aim and fire the gun. It's like a robot tank. This setup helps protect the soldiers inside if the turret gets hit. Plus, its main cannon is super powerful and can take out targets farther away than most American or NATO tanks. Now that we've seen Russia's robotic tank in action, let's check out something with legs instead of tracks. Okay, imagine a robotic dog carrying your gear up a mountain. That's basically the LS-3, also called the robotic mule. It was created by Boston Dynamics, yes, the same company that made those dancing robots, to help soldiers in tough terrain. It has 4 legs and walks just like an animal, even over rocks, mud, or snow. It can carry about 400 pounds of stuff, like weapons, water, and food. Speaking of unusual designs, this next tank ditches something you'd think was essential: its turret. Now here's a weird but genius tank. Sweden's S-tank, also called the Stridsvagn 103. Most tanks have a rotating turret, right? Not this one. It doesn't even have a turret. Instead, the whole tank moves its body to aim the gun. It uses its suspension system to tilt and angle the cannon. Sounds strange, but it actually made the tank super low and hard to spot or hit. It could hide behind hills and fire without popping up too much. It also had some cool features for its time, like a diesel-electric engine and auto-loader, so the crew didn't have to load shells by hand. While that tank kept it low and stealthy, the next one makes waves at sea, literally. The Type 055 destroyer is like a battleship from the future. It's one of the biggest and most high-tech warships China has ever built. It's packed with stealth features, so it's hard to see on radar, which makes it super sneaky at sea. This thing can launch all kinds of missiles, from anti-aircraft to anti-ship and even land attack ones. The ship also has super advanced radar that can track over 100 targets at once, including planes, ships, and drones. It can also control drone swarms and guide other ships during battle. And from the open seas, we're back on land with a vehicle that can change roles like switching outfits. The Boxer is like the Swiss Army knife of armored vehicles. It's not just one kind of vehicle, it can be anything you need. It's made up of 2 parts: the drive module, like the engine and wheels, and a mission module that you can switch out. So you can turn it into a troop transport, ambulance, command center, or even a missile launcher. Just swap the box on the back. That's why it's called the Boxer. NATO loves it because it's super flexible. Now let's go airborne, with a plane that doesn't drop bombs. It rains them. The AC-130 is basically a flying tank. It's a huge plane loaded with insane firepower, like actual cannons and miniguns sticking out of the side. One of them is a 105mm howitzer, which is the kind of thing you usually find on tanks. Instead of dropping bombs from high up, the AC-130 flies low and slow at night and rains bullets on enemies. It's mostly used to help soldiers on the ground who are in trouble, especially during intense firefights. This plane can light up a battlefield, turning the night into a full-blown fireworks show, but deadly. If you liked that firepower, wait till you see this armored vehicle that's as fast as it is fierce. The Aton is Israel's newest armored vehicle, and it's built to keep soldiers alive. It doesn't run on tracks like a tank. It's got 8 giant wheels, which makes it way faster on roads and even off-road. It can go up to 90 kilometers per hour, which is super fast for an armored vehicle. But speed isn't the only cool thing. The Aton is built to survive ambushes, landmines, and IED blasts, which are super common threats in modern warfare. It has heavy armor to protect the troops inside and can even carry an active protection system to shoot down incoming missiles. And speaking of powerful tanks, here's Britain's most advanced warrior on tracks. The Challenger 3 is the UK's deadliest tank to date, and it looks absolutely fierce. It's a total upgrade from the Challenger 2, with better armor, better firepower, and way more tech packed in. The coolest part? It's getting a brand new smoothbore cannon that's stronger and more accurate than before. That means it can take out enemy tanks before they even see it. Its armor is also top tier, giving it crazy protection against enemy fire. Plus, the tank is filled with advanced electronics that make it easier to track enemies and stay connected with other vehicles on the battlefield. But if you're looking for speed and style, France has something slick ready to roll. The Leclerc is France's main battle tank, and it's seriously fast. Like, it's one of the fastest tanks in the world. Most tanks are heavy and kind of slow, but the Leclerc drives like a sports car. It's super smooth and uses high-end electronics to handle targeting and navigation. One of its coolest features is the autoloader, which means the cannon loads itself, so you need fewer crew members inside. That also means it can fire faster in battle. It's got great armor and strong firepower, but the real secret is how well it moves and reacts. Now let's head underwater to a submarine that can hide for months and still strike back. The INS Arihant is India's first nuclear-powered submarine, and it's a major game-changer. What makes it special is that it can stay underwater for months without needing to come up for air. That's a huge deal because it means it can hide deep in the ocean and be ready to strike if needed. The Arihant can carry nuclear missiles, which gives India something called second strike capability. Basically, even if India gets attacked first, they can still fire back from this submarine hiding somewhere underwater. From stealth under the sea to stealth in the sky, this next jet is like a flying ghost. The F-35 isn't just a fighter jet, it's a flying computer with wings. This plane is designed to see before it's seen, which means it can spot enemy planes way before they even know it's there. It's stealthy, so radar has a hard time picking it up. What makes it crazy cool is the sensors and cameras all over its body. The pilot gets a full 360-degree view and even sees through the bottom of the plane using their helmet. The F-35 also uses AI to help with targeting and decision-making, so it's smart in battle. Now let's switch back to the ground with a beast that protects tanks and hunts threats on sight. The BMPT Terminator sounds like something from a sci-fi movie. And honestly, it kind of is. It's not a tank, but it fights alongside them to protect them from enemy troops and drones. It's covered in guns, autocannons, grenade launchers, and even anti-tank missile pods. Basically, it's like a mini war machine on tracks. The job of the Terminator is to wipe out anything that gets too close to a tank, like hidden soldiers with rocket launchers or sneaky drones flying overhead. It's built on the chassis of a tank but focuses on shooting fast instead of taking hits. And if you thought that was heavy duty, the next tank is America's battle-tested icon, leveled up. The M1 Abrams is already a legend in the tank world, but the SEP V3 version takes things to a whole new level. This is the newest upgrade of America's most famous battle tank. It has better armor, stronger electronics, and a ton of new tech that makes it smarter and more lethal. The gun is still a beast, but now it's even more accurate thanks to improved targeting systems. Inside, the crew gets upgraded controls and sensors to help them spot and destroy enemies faster. It also has better fuel efficiency and communication systems, so it works better with other units in modern warfare. But from tanks to tech, this next one is all about speed and surprise. The DF-17 is China's hypersonic flex, and it's scary fast. This mobile missile launcher carries a glide vehicle that can fly more than 5 times the speed of sound. That means by the time you realize it's coming, it's already too late. Most missile defense systems aren't even fast enough to react to it. What makes it different from regular missiles is how it moves. Instead of flying in a straight arc like a typical missile, the DF-17 dips and glides through the atmosphere, changing direction mid-flight. That makes it super hard to track or shoot down. Now let's zoom in on something small, stealthy, and seriously good at spying. The Fennec is Germany's quiet little spy on wheels. It may not be as big or loud as a tank, but it plays a super important role on the battlefield. This small armored car is made for scouting and spying ahead of the main forces. It's got high-tech cameras, sensors, and even drones to help it look around corners, over hills, and deep into enemy territory. It's low to the ground and super quiet, which helps it sneak around without getting noticed. The Fennec also has thick armor, so if it gets spotted and shot at, the crew inside stays safe. And if you thought that was low-key, wait till you see North Korea's rocket launcher with a twist. At first glance, the KN-25 looks like a regular rocket launcher truck, but it's way more dangerous than it looks. It's a type of multiple launch rocket system, MLRS. But what makes it stand out is its size and range. The rockets are huge, almost the size of small ballistic missiles, and can hit targets over 200 miles away. That's insane for something that's not even classified as an ICBM. The KN-25 also uses GPS guidance, which makes the missiles more accurate than older North Korean systems. It's not super high-tech like US or NATO systems, but it's still a serious threat, especially to nearby countries like South Korea and Japan. From land-based rockets to invisible wings, this next bomber is truly next level. The B-2 Spirit looks like a spaceship, but it's one of the most powerful bombers on Earth. It's designed with a flying wing shape and coated in special materials that make it almost invisible to radar. That means it can fly deep into enemy territory without anyone even knowing it's there. The B-2 can carry both regular and nuclear bombs, and it has a super long range, like across the world long. It's used mostly for high-stakes missions because it can strike targets anywhere and vanish before anyone knows what hit them. Time to get back on the ground with a tank that's light, smart, and built for Japan's unique terrain. The Type 10 is Japan's newest battle tank, and it's built to move fast and think even faster. Unlike bulky tanks that crawl across the battlefield, this one is designed to zip around Japan's mountains and cities. It's way lighter than most modern tanks, which makes it more mobile without losing protection. The Type 10 also comes loaded with tech. Its computer system links up with other units, so it can share enemy locations and move as part of a smart team. It has a powerful cannon, an autoloader, and active suspension that helps it aim better on rough terrain. Now for a drone that changed how modern battles are fought without even putting pilots in danger. The Bayraktar TB2 isn't just another drone, it's changing the way wars are fought. Built by Turkey, it's small, affordable, and seriously effective. It can fly for over 24 hours straight and carry smart bombs to take out enemy vehicles, tanks, or command centers. What makes it special is how cheap and easy it is to use compared to big, expensive drones like the US Predator. Countries like Ukraine have used it to destroy enemy tanks and ships with crazy precision. It's also used for spying, targeting, and giving soldiers eyes in the sky. And finally, let's wrap things up with an 8-wheeled fighter that's ready for any kind of war. The Stryker Dragoon is not your average armored truck, it's an upgraded version of the Stryker infantry fighting vehicle, and it's built to dominate modern battlefields. It has 8 huge wheels instead of tracks, so it's fast and can drive over almost anything. What sets the Dragoon apart is the 30mm cannon on top. That's a serious weapon for a vehicle this size. It also has sensors and cameras for spotting enemies, plus armor that can stop heavy gunfire and even explosives. Some versions come with active protection systems that can shoot down incoming missiles. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.